Naga leaders ban hunting of endangered Chinese pangolin. IMD issues alert for extremely heavy rainfall in Manipur, Tripura and Mizoram. 1 dead, 8 injured in Moga ambulance car crash. Indian doctor in Michigan detained on $2 million bond for sexual offenses. Train services launched on new Bhairabi-Hortoki railway section in Mizoram. Hello viewers, I'm Stacey Orio and you're watching NLTV Primetime in English. Now the news in details. The Tangkhul Naga Awongalong in Manipur has banned the hunting and consumption of the endangered Chinese pangolin to protect the species. This resolution, signed by TNL President Eno Kashung Tennyson, covers over 250 villages across Ukhrul, Kamjong and Senapati districts. The ban follows 18 months of efforts by the Wildlife Trust of India and the Pangolin Crisis Fund to combat illegal wildlife trade in the region. The TNL's move is seen as a significant step in community-led conservation. The Indian Meteorological Department has forecast extremely heavy rainfall in Manipur, Tripura, Mizoram, Gujarat and West Madhya Pradesh tomorrow. Residents are advised to take precautions due to potential flooding and disruptions, and emergency services are on standby. A collision between an ambulance and a car in Moga, Punjab resulted in 1 fatality and 8 injuries. The ambulance en route to Patinda with a patient and relative on board struck the car when it made an unexpected turn. The car driver claimed that his vision was impaired during the turn, leading to the accident. The patient in the ambulance was declared dead upon arrival, while the injured were taken to the hospital for treatment. Omarajas, a 40-year-old Indian doctor in Michigan, has been detained on $82 million bond for serious sexual offenses, including recording nude images and videos of children and women. Authorities discovered hidden cameras in bathrooms, changing areas, hospital rooms, and his home. Train operations have commenced on the newly laid 16.725 km track between Bhairabi and Hortoki, part of the Bhairabi-Sairang New Line Railway project, which aims to connect Aizawl to the railway network. Commissioner of Railways Safety Sumit Singhal authorized the operation of the freight and passenger trains after completing a statutory inspection. This section is part of the larger 51.38 km Bhairabi-Sairang project, which is over 90% complete. The line includes 20 major bridges, 27 minor bridges, and 13 tunnels. And NCP MP Supriya Sood criticized the Maharashtra government's handling of a troubling incident in Badlapur, stating that law and order in the state is crisis and that crime against women is rising. She noted that proper action was not taken when the initial complaint was filed and called for accountability from the Education Ministry. Congress MP Varsa Gaikwad stated a silent protest regarding the incident, while Shiv Sena MP Priyanka Chaturvedi also protested against the Badlapur school case.
और चाहे वो बदनापुर रहे या चाहे वो आपको पता है कि ठाणा रहे, 7 महीने में 57% जो है वो क्राइम रेट बढ़ा है। साथ साथ में मुंबई में आप देखते हैं कि हर जगह पे हमने इसमें चार्ट भी दिया है। करीना रहे, कल हनुमान नगर में 2.5 साल की बच्चियों के साथ जो है मोलेस्टेशन हुआ, समता नगर में यह घटना घटी, आज अलग अलग जगह पे मुंबई में यह घटना घट रही है। आपको मालूम है कि राज्य भर में चाहे अकोला रहे, पूना रहे, इस घटनाएं घट रही है और इसका सीरियस कॉग्निजेंस जो है वो लेना चाहिए, ये सबकी मांग है। और इसके लिए हमने शक्ति कायदा विधानसभा में पास किया था। दुर्भाग्यवश 2 साल से वो शक्ति कायदा भी पास नहीं हुआ है, जो केंद्र के पास अटका पड़ा है। हमारा सबका कहना एक ही है, हमारा कहना है कि महिलाओं को न्याय मिलना चाहिए। जिस बच्ची की मां को 11 घंटा पुलिस स्टेशन में एफआईआर के लिए रखने के लिए रोकना पड़ा, अगर सदावर्ते जी इस लड़की के लिए झगड़ा करने के लिए जाते, उसके न्याय के लिए जाते तो अच्छी बात थी, लेकिन यहाँ से वो जाने जाते हुए वो अपने श्रद्धे को बचाने के लिए वहां पे चले गए। हम कोर्ट का, हम देश के संविधान के खड़े हैं, हम संविधान को मानने वाले लोग ऐसे स्तंभ पे खड़े संविधान के। देखिए, संविधान जो है उसको हम मानते हैं, संविधान की हम इज्जत करते हैं, कोर्ट की हम इज्जत करते हैं। उन्होंने जो फैसला लिया हमने एक्सेप्ट किया, पर जिस तरह से महिला अत्याचार की बात हो रही है, ये राज्य के मुख्यमंत्री और उप मुख्यमंत्री को इसकी जिम्मेदारी उठानी पड़ेगी। आज हम लाडली बहन नहीं चाहते, हम सुरक्षित बहन चाहते हैं। दुर्भाग्यवश हम देख रहे हैं कि महिलाओं के जितने क्राइम बढ़ते जा रहे हैं और उसका कन्विक्शन रेट कितना है, कितना रेट है। तो आपको हमें ये बोलना है कि जो संस्था आरएसएस और बीजेपी से निगडित है, उसका स्पेशल प्रोसिक्यूटर उज्जवल निकम जी को बनाया है, तो कैसे लड़ेंगे? खुद भाजपा से टिकट से चुनाव लड़ चुके हैं, तो हमारा उनको भी अपोज है। और हमारा ये कहना है कि ये जो घटनाएं होती है, इसीलिए हमें सड़क पे उतरना पड़ रहा है, क्योंकि हम महिलाओं के लिए जो है, हमारे माताओं के स्वाभिमान के लिए, हमारे बहनों के सम्मान के लिए, बच्चियों के रक्षण के लिए हम रास्ते पे उतरेंगे, हम संघर्ष करने का काम करेंगे।
ये प्रोटेस्ट हाईकोर्ट ने कहा था बंद नहीं हो सकता, हमने पीसफुल बंद मांगा था। जिस स्पीड से हाईकोर्ट ने ये निर्णय लिया, काश उसी स्पीड से, विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू द कोर्ट्स ऑफ दिस कंट्री, उसी स्पीड से आज अगर बेटियों को न्याय मिलता। आज निर्भया के बाद एक बड़ा कानून बना था, निर्भया की परिवार को भी 7 साल लग गए न्याय मिलने के लिए। तो मैं विद ऑल ड्यू रिस्पेक्ट टू द कोर्ट कहना चाहती हूँ, ये बंद हम किसकी के लिए मांग कर रहे थे? महाराष्ट्र, आज उत्तर प्रदेश के बाद अगर सबसे ज्यादा जघन्य अपराध होते हैं महाराष्ट्र में होते हैं, तो ये क्या शर्मसार करने वाली बात नहीं है? आज पीसफुल बंद हम क्यों कर रहे थे कि प्राथमिकता शक्ति कानून को मिलनी चाहिए। शक्ति कानून क्यों नहीं आ रहा है? आज शक्ति कानून होता तो शायद ये लड़ाई नहीं होती। शक्ति कानून होता तो उन बेटियों को इतने दिन एफआईआर दर्ज करने की जिम्मेदारी नहीं होती। आज अगर शक्ति कानून होता तो ये पुलिस जो काम कर रही है, जो पुलिस अपनी स्कूल को बचाने का काम कर रही है, आज उनको भी कानून के कटघरे में लिया जाता। तो ये सारे सवाल हैं, पर हमने आज उद्धव जी ने बहुत महत्वपूर्ण बात कही है, अगर बेटियां सुरक्षित नहीं तो राज्य सुरक्षित नहीं। ये मुहिम हम पूरे महाराष्ट्र में लागू करेंगे और इस सरकार के जो कलंकित इतिहास है उसको खत्म करने के लिए हम प्रतिबद्ध हैं और वो करते रहेंगे।
विपक्षियों का ये कहना है कि हर राज्य में ये घटनाएं हो रही है, तो सिर्फ आप महाराष्ट्र को ही,
हम महाराष्ट्र से आते हैं। महाराष्ट्र की संस्कृति और संस्कार क्या कहते हैं? छत्रपति शिवाजी महाराज के जो इतिहास है, जिनको हम दैव्य मानते हैं, उनका इतिहास रहा कि कोई महिला के ऊपर आंख उठाकर नहीं देख सकता और जो उठाकर देखेगा उसके हाथ काट दिए जाएंगे। आज ज्योतिबा फुले ने क्या लड़ाई लड़ी, आज बाबा साहेब अम्बेडकर ने क्या लड़ाई लड़ी। हम वो महाराष्ट्र हैं, हम ये महाराष्ट्र नहीं है जहां हम एक्सक्यूजेस ढूंढ रहे हैं कि हम महिलाओं को न्याय क्यों नहीं दे सकते। हम वो महाराष्ट्र नहीं है जो 200 करोड़ का प्रचार बजट रखेंगे महिलाओं की मेहनत की कमाई का और लाड़की बहन योजना देंगे। आज महाराष्ट्र की बेटियां और बहनें ही कह रही हैं 1500 रख लो हमारे, बल्कि हम 500 रुपए और दे रहे हैं, पर हमारी सुरक्षा तो दो।
सरकार की तरफ से कहना है कि जब कोर्ट है, लॉ एंड ऑर्डर हम संभाल रहे हैं, तो
बड़ा संभाल रहे हैं। 4 दिन बेटी को लगता है न्याय मिलने में। स्कूल बंद नहीं कर पाए आज तक, आप स्कूल में आप इन्वेस्टिगेशन नहीं कर पाए, सीसीटीवी कैमरा की फुटेज नहीं है। महिला को, बेटी को क्या न्याय दोगे? आपने उस केस को बिगाड़ने का काम किया। आज अगर शक्ति कानून होता ना, एक स्पेशल कोर्ट होता सिर्फ महिला को न्याय देने के लिए। ये जिस मुख्यमंत्री को 2 महीने और 2 साल का अंतर नहीं पता, जो भरे स्टेज से झूठ बोलते हैं कि उन्होंने 2 महीने के अंदर अंदर उनको न्याय दे दिया, मैं उनसे पूछना चाहती हूँ कि शक्ति कानून आज तक लागू क्यों नहीं हुआ है? आज होता तो शायद
Anil Raj Rai, Secretary of the Sikkim Food Civil Supplies Department, visited food co-towns in Bakyong district to ensure effective food storage and distribution. He inspected facilities in Bakyong, Rangnok, Rongli and the new Dhalkarka go-down. Rai planted ornamental plants at the Bakyong and Ranok cities under the Ek Pet Ma Ke Naam scheme and emphasized the role of new assistant supply inspectors in enforcing food security laws. He also addressed concern about monsoon challenges and directed officials to assess the stability of the godowns and prepare retrofitting estimates. Authorities in Mizoram have arrested around 2,400 people for drug and alcohol-related offences since the start of this year. This includes 283 arrests under the Narcotic Drugs and Psychotropic Substances Act for heroin smuggling, 1,956 individuals detained under the Mizoram Liquor Prohibition Act for alcohol-related activities, and 152 under the Mizoram Excise Act. The Excise Department has seized 13.7 kg of heroin, along with 38 kg of ganja, 5.8 kg of methamphetamine tablets, and large quantities of both country-made and foreign liquor. Aam Aadmi Party Nagaland held a press conference today where President Asu Kyiho emphasized the need for an international airport to enhance communication in the state. He criticized the state government for failing to deliver on promises and expressed confidence in the release of the national convener Arvind Kejriwal. Kyiho also noted that AAP Nagaland did not participate in the 2024 urban local body elections due to low public interest and advocated for the establishment of higher education and technical institutes in the state. The party pledged to hold the ruling government accountable as a strong opposition.
Quality power by implementing the delivery system in a very unique way in the state of Delhi. Transportation is an ultimate need of a state like Nagaland. We have seen the road condition in a very pathetic condition today. Nagaland logote assurance give lagya to Nagaland Aam Aadmi Party কি কইছে আর কি ডেলিভার করেছে আমার ভাল লাগা বাটা নাগাল্যান্ড দিল্লিতে থাকা কত দিকে আছে কোয়াটো ডেলিভার করে দিয়ে এটু নিমিতে আমার আগেতে কই দিছে ডিমান্ড দিবলে নেজানিয়া লাগা পার্টিয়ে থাকিছে নাগাল্যান্ডে আপনার আমি জানি লাগিব আমার ভাল ইন্টারন্যাশনাল এয়ারপোর্ট নালাগে লাগে তো না আর আন্ডার গ্রেজুয়েট ইনস্টিটিউশন আহিলে একটু লাগা অপর লাগে তো কি পার্টি ডিমান্ড করেছে একটা আমি ডিমান্ড করে নাই তো ডিমান্ড কৰিলে নাহে তো মোলা ডিমান্ড কৰি দিব আপনার গান আর নাগামা মানুহ গান ইচ্ছা হলে একটু সাপোর্ট কৰি দিবি মই গান পার্সু কৰি দিব আর একটু লাগিব তো আর আমার গান লাগে তো আর একটু গান নাথাকিলে তো মিনিংয়ে নাই ডাঙরতে যাব কইলে আর স্টেট অফ দ্য আর্ট লাগে স্টেট অফ দ্য আর্ট লাগিলে আন্ডার গ্ৰেজুৱেট লেভেল পৰা কি ভাল লেবৰেটৰী আনিব পাৰিব হায়াৰ ডিগ্ৰী থাকিলে তো এইটো আহিব তো এইটো নিমিতে আমাৰ গান ডিমাণ্ড দিয়া আছে মানুহ গানটো খুচি হলে তাতে support দিবি না আমাৰ গান একে লগতে কৰিলে মানুহ ডিমাণ্ড
People in Assam's Nagaon district continued their strike on Saturday over the alleged rape of a 14-year-old girl in Ting. Protesters carried signs reading "Justice for Teen" and demanded police encounters for the remaining accused, urging swift action from the state government. The girl was reportedly raped by 3 men while cycling home from tuition on Thursday and was found injured and unconscious. Police have arrested one subject who escaped custody and drone, and detained another while searching for the third. The protests, now in their second day, have garnered support from many students and women in the district.
আমাৰ তেওঁক সোধপোছ কৰাৰ পিছত আৰু তেওঁক যিটো আমাৰ চিন অফ ক্ৰাইম য'ত ঘটনাটো হৈছিলে সেইটো দেখুৱাবলৈ তেওঁক লৈ যোৱা হৈছিলে তেনেতে তেওঁ আমাৰ চিপাহীটোৰ পৰা হেণ্ডকাপৰ ৰছীডাল পটকৈ টানি তেওঁ পলাবলৈ চেষ্টা কৰে আৰু পানী যিহেতু তাত পুখুৰী আছে পুখুৰীত পৰে লগে লগে আমি কৰ্ডন কৰোঁ কৰ্ডন কৰাৰ পিছত SDRFক খবৰ দিয়া হয় SDRF আহে আহি পেলাই তাত চাৰ্চ কৰাৰ পিছত তেখেতৰ মৃতদেহটো আমি পালোঁ আৰু আমাৰ যিজন চিপাহী আছিলে চিপাহীজনৰ হাতত অলপ আঘাত পাইছে আৰু তেওঁক চিকিৎসা কৰোৱা হৈছে ঘটনাটো এতিয়া আমি তদন্ত কৰিছোঁ যে কেনেকৈ তেওঁ তাত মানে যে তেওঁ আন্ধা আছিলে পানীত পৰিলে গতিকে এই ইনচিডেণ্টটো আমি এবাৰ চাব লাগিব কেনেকৈ পাৰিছোঁ তেওঁলোককো কালি আমি ৰেড কৰিছিলোঁ তেওঁলোকক আমি পাম বুলি আশা কৰিছোঁ আমাৰ
At least 27 Indian pilgrims from Maharashtra died and 16 were injured when their bus fell into a river in central Nepal on Friday. The bus traveling from Gorakhpur to Kathmandu veered off highway near Anbu-Khairani. The Ministry of External Affairs is coordinating rescue effort. 16 people died on the spot and 11 later succumbed to injuries. The injured were airlifted to Kathmandu Hospital. The deceased body will be returned to their families after post-mortem in Pokhara. The NDRF and IAF are intensifying rescue efforts in flood-affected Tripura, with NDRF evacuating 125 people and a total of several hundred so far. The IAF has airdropped over 4,000 food packets and airlifted 28 tons of relief supplies. Chief Minister Manik Saha will chair an all-party meeting to review the situation as 558 relief camps have been established. The floods have caused 24 deaths, injuries and significant damage, but the government assures that the situation is under control. A major landslide early Friday morning has blocked the NEC road between Jotsoma and Konoma near the Zunad Bridge. Holding traffic, the sub-divisional officer confirmed that debris has completely obstructed the road. An alternative route through Mezoma village is being used, but it's also connecting to Dimapur, causing traffic congestion. Restoration efforts have begun, but local resident Gola Chali say warns that it may take up to 3 days due to ongoing soil movement. The closure of this Northeastern Council-funded road is expected to disrupt local transport and access to Benru in Paran district. MS10 Kohima won the 13th Luke Sasong Memorial Volleyball Trophy, defeating Chantongya Volleyball Association in a thrilling 5-set match. This victory marks their second consecutive title with scores of 25-23, 22-25, 29-27, 9-25 and 15-7. MH10 received Rs 70,000 while CVA got Rs 40,000. Individual awards of Rs 5,000 were given for Best Spiker, Best Setter and Player of the Tournament. Guest of Honor and Jamongar all praised the association for promoting sports in Mokokchung. Meghalaya Chief Minister Conrad K. Sangma was admitted to the Shillong Civil Hospital on Friday after complaining of discomfort due to a high fever. Blood tests revealed that he has contracted scrub typhus and typhoid. Sangma's contribution is being closely monitored by a medical team and his vitals are stable. Officials say the Chief Minister was forced to skip the first day of the assembly session due to his health. Kolkata Dr. Rape murder case, City Union of Ola and Uber cab drivers take out a vehicle march in Kolkata from Rani Rashmoni Bhawan to Esplanade area. Let us now watch the video on how the vehicle march took place. Brime accused in Assam rape cases escapes police custody, jumps into pond and dies, says an official. Visuals from the incident citing Think, a 14-year-old girl was allegedly gang raped by 3 persons in Assam's Nagaon district, triggering massive protests by people on the streets. The girl was allegedly assaulted and raped by 3 persons while she was returning home from her tuition on her bicycle in Think area around 8 p.m. on Thursday, police say. A fire broke out at a used car spare parts shop in Vilupuram, Tamil Nadu, causing extensive damage and destroying goods worth around 20 lakhs. The incident occurred later Saturday morning in a busy commercial area. Firefighters arrived quickly and battled the blaze for over 2 hours. The cause of the fire is under investigation, with initial reports indicating a possible electrical fault. Fortunately, no injuries were reported as the shop was closed at the time. The owner is currently addressing the financial loss. Authorities are urging nearby businesses to review their fire safety measures, and an investigation is going to determine the fire's exact cause. Prime Minister Narendra Modi arrived in New Delhi on Saturday following his visit to Poland and Ukraine, where he held discussions on strengthening bilateral relations and regional security. In Poland, he focused on enhancing trade and defense cooperation, while in Ukraine, he met President Volodymyr Zelensky to express support for the country's sovereignty amidst ongoing conflict. Upon his return, PM Modi was welcomed by senior officials and party leaders. He highlighted the significance of the discussion and India's commitment to playing a constructive role in global diplomacy, aiming to strengthen ties with key European partners. Lie detection tests for the main accused Sanjay Roy and 6 others in the alleged rape and murder of a trainee doctor at RGKR Medical College began on Saturday. Roy's polygraph test is being conducted in prison, while the others, including former principal Sandeep Ghosh and 4 doctors, are being tested at the agency's office. A Central Forensic Science Laboratory team from Delhi is conducting the test. The CBI, which took over the case on August 14 after a Calcutta High Court order, informed the Supreme Court of an alleged cover-up by local police. The incident occurred on August 9, sparking widespread protest. Roy was arrested the following day. The ICAR Research for Complexion for Any Region Nagaland Center celebrated farmer Yilobemo Eri for setting a Guinness World Record with the tallest coriander plant, measuring 2.77 meters, officially recognized on April 25, 2024. The award ceremony took place during an interactive workshop for promotion of oilseeds in Nagaland at Mezipima, attended by notable figures including Agriculture Director C. Bidar Yantan and ICAR officials. Eri received an appreciation certificate for his achievement, which highlights the agricultural potential of Woka, Nagaland, and serves as an inspiration for local farmers. His success combines indigenous knowledge with modern scientific techniques, promoting innovation in farming practices in the region. Protests in Assam's Nagaon district continued for a second day over the alleged rape of a 14-year-old girl in Ting. Demonstrators carried signs reading "Justice for Teen" and demanded the state government conduct encounters with the remaining accused. Expressing frustration over the lack of arrest, the girl was attacked by 3 men while returning home from tuition on Thursday evening and was found injured hereupon. While one suspect was arrested, he later escaped police custody and drawn. Another suspect has been detained and efforts are underway to apprehend the third. The protests have garnered significant support from students and women in the area. A new landslide has occurred on National Highway 29 in Chumukidima district, significantly affecting travel as it has blocked half of the road. This incident was triggered by the recent heavy rainfall in the region, which has caused instability in the area. The landslide poses safety concerns for commuters and has led to disruptions in traffic flow. This isn't the first time NH29 has faced such challenges. In July, a separate incident involved a Bolero vehicle that was struck by a falling road due to rockfall in the same. Fortunately, there were no severe injuries reported in that incident, but it raised alarms about the road safety conditions. Local authorities are likely to assess the current situation and take necessary measures to clear the landslide and ensure the safety of travelers. Continued rainfall may lead to further instability, highlighting the need for ongoing monitoring and maintenance of this vital transportation route. As the situation develops, drivers are advised to stay updated on road conditions and exercise caution when traveling through Chumukidima district. Manipur police apprehended 3 active members of the banned organization at Kori Arcade in Heyangtang, Imphal West. The suspects have been identified as Sanju Wahengam, Soibam Manoj Singh, and Soibam Lanchengba Mayday. They were reportedly engaged in extortion activities. Authorities seized 3 mobile phones, rupees 50 in cash, and a 4-wheeler vehicle from their possession. Nagaland is preparing for the 25th Hornbill Music Festival, scheduled for December 1 to 10, 2024. Abu Mehta, advisor to the Chief Minister, recently unveiled a new logo for the event, generating excitement for this major international celebration. Since its launch in 2000, the festival has become a cultural cornerstone, showcasing Naga heritage and attracting visitors from around the world. Known as the Festival of Festivals, it features music, dance, food and crafts from Nagaland's 16 tribes at Kisama Heritage Village near Kohima. While the 2024 lineup is still under wraps, organizers promise an impressive mix of international and domestic artists. On August 24, Hyderabad's Disaster Response and Assets Monitoring and Protection authorities began demolishing The N Convention Center in Mathapur, reportedly owned by actor Akhineni Nagarjuna for allegedly constructing the facility within the full tank level area of Tamiri Kundale. Local media reported that demolition started early in the morning as the center was found to encroach on 12 acres of the 29.24 acre FTL area and an additional 2 acres within the buffer zone. Despite previous violations, the center's management had maintained favorable relationships with the Greater Hyderabad Municipal Corporation to avoid action until now. This is all we have for the English Primetime News. For more news and information, keep watching NLTV.